Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is 2-year-old girl among 37 shot in Chicago since Friday evening. Oh, it just keeps getting worse and worse in Chicago. As you can see, now you got a 2-year-old out of 37 people that were shot. And of course, here's the scene crime as you can see here. At least 5 people have been killed and 32 others wounded in shootings across Chicago since Friday evening, including a 2-year-old girl who was shot in Little Village on the southwest side. Yes, so 5 people have been killed and 32 others wounded in Chicago since Friday evening, including a 2-year-old girl who was shot in Little Village on the southwest side. The girl was in the back seat of a car being driven by a male about 6:55 p.m. Friday in the 2800 block of West 26th Street when another vehicle drove up alongside them and someone inside that vehicle started shooting, Chicago police said. Yeah, so the little girl was in the back seat of being driven by a male about 6:55 p.m. This Friday in the 2800 block of West 26th Street. Oh, God. She was shot in the leg and was taken by the driver to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she was in good condition, according to police. And yeah, of course, this little girl was in good condition. She was taken to the hospital. In the weekend's latest fatal shooting, a man was shot dead Saturday afternoon in Woodlawn on the south side. So, of course, this whole weekend is nothing but shootings in Chicago, and nothing is being done about it. But in the weekend's latest fatal shooting, a man was shot dead Saturday afternoon in Woodlawn on the south side. About 2:45 p.m., he was in the 1300 block of East Marquette Road when someone opened fire, striking him multiple times, police said. Yeah, so it was about 2:45 p.m. He was in the 1300 block of East Marquette Road when someone opened fire and striking him multiple times. The 21-year-old was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center where he was pronounced dead, police said. Yes, so there was a 21-year-old that was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. Early Saturday morning, 2 people were killed and 3 others wounded in a shooting at a party in Gresham on the south side. So yeah, now you got early Saturday morning, 2 people were killed and 3 others wounded in a shooting, and that was at a party in Gresham on the south side. Several people were at a gathering in the 7800 block of South Loomis Boulevard when a gunman opened fire shortly after 3 a.m., according to the police. Alright, so you got several people that were at a party or at a gathering. It was in the 7800 block of South Loomis Boulevard when a gunman opened fire shortly after 3 a.m. A 26-year-old man suffered a gunshot wound to the head and was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was later pronounced dead, police said. Yes, so a 26-year-old man suffered a gunshot wound as well, but it was in the head and was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was later pronounced dead. A 21-year-old was also struck in the head and taken to the same hospital where he later died, police said. Yeah, so this 21-year-old was also struck in the head and taken to the same hospital where he later died. A 25-year-old man suffered a gunshot wound to the shoulder and was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, police said. So 25-year-old was taken to the hospital where also taken to the University Medical Center. Another man, 23, suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the right arm and was transported to Christ Medical Center in Oakland in critical condition, police said. A fifth man, 21, was struck in the shoulder and listed in fair condition at the same hospital, according to police. Yeah, so you got a 23-year-old and a 21-year-old that was struck with bullets as well. The 21-year-old suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the right arm and was transported to the Christ Medical Center, and a 21-year-old was struck in the shoulder and listed in fair condition. In another fatal shooting, a person was found shot to death about an hour later at a gas station in West Garfield Park. Yeah, so another one was fatal. In another fatal shooting, a person was found shot to death, so the police found that person dead. The male was found about 4:05 a.m. in the parking lot of a gas station in the 400 block of South Costner Avenue with a gunshot wound to the chest, police said. Yes, so this happened around 4:05 a.m. that the male was found. It was in the 400 block of South Costner Avenue with a gunshot wound to the chest. He was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital where he was pronounced dead, police said. Yes, so he was taken to the hospital and he was pronounced dead, and this is what the police have said. Friday night, a man was killed and another injured in a shooting in Belmont Cragen on the northwest side. So Friday night, there was a man who was killed and another injured in a shooting in Belmont Cragen on the northwest side. About 11:50 p.m., officers heard several shots fired and saw an 18-year-old man running with a rifle in the 6200 block of West Diversey Avenue, police said. So about 11:50, the officers did hear a lot of gunshots. Of course, the 18-year-old was running with the rifle in the 6200 block of West Diversey Avenue, and this is what the police have said. Officers placed him under arrest and noticed he had 2 gunshot wounds to the back and 1 in the arm. Police said he was transported to Illinois Masonic Medical Center in critical condition. So the officers, they did place him under arrest. He had 2 gunshot wounds, 1 to the back and 1 to the arm. So we don't know if it's the right arm or the left arm that he was shot in. He was transported to Illinois Masonic Medical Center in critical condition. While searching the area, officers also found a 32-year-old man on the ground with a gunshot wound to the head. Police said he was taken to the same hospital where he was later pronounced dead, police said. Yes, so while searching that same area, they also found a 32-year-old man on the ground with a gunshot wound to the head. This is what the police said. He was taken to the same hospital where he was later pronounced dead. This is what the police are saying. At least 18 other people were wounded in citywide shootings since 5 p.m. Friday. Last weekend, 5 people were killed and 21 others hurt in incidents of gun violence across Chicago. So 18 other people were wounded as well since Friday, 5 p.m. as well. So this was an updated version of the news of what happened. So but the girl, 2-year-old girl, was among those 37 people that were shot in Chicago since Friday. Of all places, this has gone way too far with all the shootings, and it's time for it to stop. Leave your comments below. I am out.